What is up, guys? Did you miss us? We've been AFK for a week. We were out doing stuff. No, we were in DC, unable to do some coverage. Oh, Addy came in. He heard us talking. Hi, Addy. He knows it's magic time. So we've got 4 rounds of coverage tonight. Should be pretty exciting since this season is almost over. We're going through and trying to finish up season number 10. This is the 9th week right now. So that means tomorrow we were recording up our 10th and final week before the cutoff for our top 8 invitational. So we will be giving a little hint about the information about who is currently locked in, because there are 3 players that are currently locked in and they don't have to worry, all right? They don't even have to show up tomorrow and they guaranteed make the invitational. So we'll talk about who those players are, and we'll also discuss about the players that have to really work for it if they want a chance at making it into the top 8 invitational. So, but let's actually just kind of jump into it, get things going, get things started with round number 1. All right. So this is going to be a weird match to start things off. I say weird because it's got one unorthodox powerful deck. They're both a little bit unorthodox. One unorthodox powerful deck and one kind of extremely popular deck right now. So we'll have to wait and see how things go with this matchup. It's really going to be a lot of, can Andrew assemble his lockout pieces quick enough? All right. The way that the Mono Black Devotion list works is it's a lot of, I need Chalice, or the Mono Black Devotion needs the different pieces, and like the Chalice of the Void that Andrew might want doesn't really hit all of the pieces, right? Because Justin's list has a lot of 1-drops, right? Inquisitions, Thought Seizes, Fatal Pushes, things like that. Fatal Push is not really relevant in game 1. And then he also has those 2-drops, right? Some creatures that he's going to be throwing in. He's got Planeswalkers at 3. He's got the Phyrexian Obliterator at 4, right? So he's got this nice curve out. And on 5 mana, he can play that Gray Merchant, right? Or Gary. He can come on out and have some fun there. So, like, the deck is built as a nice curve engine and can really make something happen with it. So it's powerful. It's really going to have to rely on Andrew really assembling the pieces that he needs early, right? Those, hey, I have a way to protect my artifacts, right? I have a way to prevent you from attacking, right? And kind of get things online that way. All right, so looks like Andrew's ready. Justin went AFK for a second. No, I don't know what, he's not there right now, but we'll get him over onto camera soon, guys. Don't you worry. So I hope everyone's enjoying the day. I know it is the 1st of April, so that means it's just full-on April Fools all the time, but we don't have to worry about that, right? Today is not a day that we care about. We don't have to worry about April Fools today, because we're here just to be worried about Magic. Ooh, there we go. There's Justin. Hello, Atticus. Alright, getting things started here. Let's get going, guys, shall we? Players hoping that they can keep their 7 cards. So there's an island. Crazy cats. So island welding jar passes. Looks like a tectonic edge that he's got here. I think that's the promo version of it. And there's a Thoughtseize coming down from Justin. And that's a nice looking hand that we've got here. Double Chalice, double Ensnaring Bridge, and Ancient Stirrings. Now, Ancient Stirrings can't cast right now. That's not a big deal because he does have the ability to start getting chalices online if he wanted to. You notice he did not play that chalice on 1 yet because he's saying, well, I should be able to get a green source soon and be able to cast that Ancient Stirrings. One of the bridge gets taken, and that's a big part of what Justin needs to do, is strip away the bridges if he can, because his is a creature-based deck, right? He's going to have to be making those creatures, turning them sideways. That's his kind of game plan. Another jar. There's the chalice on 1. He's basically saying, hey, I need a way to prevent you from getting rid of my other Ensnaring Bridge. Justin's going to be fetching, dropping himself down to 17. So I thought it was Mono Black Devotion. Turns out he's splashing white. I know he has been working on producing a lot of sideboard cards to be able to help him out, so... Lily is pretty nice. Let's uptick. Let's both discard a card. I missed what Justin discarded, but that's not a big deal. Oh, Justin did fetch. Down to 6. No. Should be at 17. Fetched. No, he should be... Yeah, he should be at 17. Math might be hard. I might be off slightly. More ready. That's the downside to not having someone here to keep me honest and make sure I'm paying enough attention. But that's pretty nice. Alright, here's our Aetherborn here. 2-3 lifelink Death Touch. It's pretty scary. Ensnaring Bridge comes down. I believe there's only one card left in hand now. So in a way, Lily is counterproductive, but you know, you could alt Lily and start to make piles, and Ensnaring Bridge could be, you know, all by itself really in this pile. Don't really want to do that, but help to adjust what is available. Okay. Trying to play stuff, but gets countered. Nihil Spellbomb tried to hit the field there. Not going to last. Let's uptick. There's the Chalice. No cards in hand. Justin's got one left, and he'll pass. So Tech Edge, you know, can sit there and mess with the Godless Shrine if you wanted to. We do see the Mox come down. And this is part of the kind of lockout strategy. In a way, it's two parts, right? He does have a Chalice out. He does have an Ensnaring Bridge out. And now it's like, all right, I can wait. I'm not in any rush to do anything here. Dark Confidant comes out. We do see the Sorcerer's Spyglass come out and name Lily. So Lily's all set now to be able to ultimate, but not anymore. And it looks like a second Lily. So that's 3 damage Justin will take here. Freebie. I think I missed a fetch. Well, then that shuffling because I looked away again, guys. Struggling tonight. I don't know what. Alright, let's escalate here. What do you got? Get rid of that. I'll also gain 2, you'll lose 2. I don't know what Justin has main board to help him in this sort of lockout position with the Sorcerer's Spyglass, with Ensnaring Bridge, no cards in hand. Like, I'm not seeing much. Another Sorcerer's Spyglass. He says, hey, I've got another Lily in my hand. I don't know if he names the other Lily or what here. Like, can't read that one. Or it could be on the same one. Who knows? Alright. So Justin did fetch. He will also lose 1 life, so we'll go to 14, then to 13, because it seems like there's a Fatal Push on top. So Dark Confidant helping at least get some card advantage going. There's a Phyrexian Obliterator. I think Justin's plan right now, assemble as much devotion as possible and hope to hit a Gray Merchant for a lot. Freebie. Because right now he's got 9 devotion. There we go. Oh. So his devotion is 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He'll drain 11 off of that. Puts Andrew to 7. Puts Justin back to 20. Oh my gosh, another Obliterator? Does he have... Well, he's got 4 mana left. Passing, but waiting for another Gray Merchant now just to kill him. Dampening Sphere. Okay. Another freebie. Does he have it? Nope, just continuing to increase his devotion, continuing to increase his chance to find a Gray Merchant as well. So now he basically gets 3 cards a turn off of 2 of those Dark Confidants there. And Andrew's, oh man, he's like, needs a way to kind of give himself protection here. But, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll lose 5 and go to 15. We saw our Aetherborn, we saw Liliana, but doesn't matter. Here's the Gray Merchant for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage. Gross. Gross, guys. But hey, your opponent has locked you out and you can't attack him. You got to go for those other wins. And that shows that, hey, you know what? If we're doing the grindiness, I can just build up my devotion and then just sort of kind of boom, boom, 2-tap you. Right? And you have that ability to knock someone out like that. So now it gets into the sideboarding, and Andrew's kind of looking through. It's like, okay, like, what do I have in here that's just kind of redundant, don't really need it? And you see him kind of shaving on some of his win, quote-unquote, win conditions. Right? These are not as useful. These, not as helpful right now. So let's smooth line and shore up the deck a little bit. Justin's going to go, and you see him kind of getting some of his surgicals. He's getting cards that if he can get out early and strip away specific cards from Andrew, he can kind of cut out a big chunk of the deck. And that's what he's going to try to hope for here. I mean, I really like the Mono Black Devotion list. It's awesome as a style of that kind of curve out style, but Justin knows the deck really well and pilots it really well. And it's not something that you can just kind of pick up and, oh, I'm going to just win, right? You have to know when to play specific cards. You know, he does a really good job of mitigating his life and his damage and stuff like that. And part of it is having some access to some life gain, right? He does have the Aetherborns in there. He does have Great Merchants in there as well. He also running Collective Brutalities. And those, you know, definitely matter. Not just for, hey, here's a Death Touch lifelink creature, right? I can kind of be annoying with this, but, oh, Collective Brutality, I can also strip a card from your hand, right? And he was kind of playing like this, I'm going to destroy your resources in your hand with this Lily and uptick it a bunch so I can try to ult it. Oh, that plan didn't work. Not panicking. Let's keep playing it out. I know I've got win cons available to me in that kind of game one where, you know, some other players might just kind of scratch their head and go, you know what, it's locked up. That's one of my main ways to kind of get rid of this main board. I don't know what I can do here. How is this going to work? You know, I just have to hope I draw a Gray Merchant. But it worked out, so nice job not panicking, not giving up. Make your opponent have it, right? Play it out. We talk about this all the time, guys. All right. Players are finishing up sideboarding, getting ready for game number 2 here. Alright, let's see how game number 2 goes. So did anybody watch the Mythic Championship? Mythic Invitational? Whatever it was called? The event at PAX that had 100,000 views going on there. Very interesting style to play. You know, bring 2 decks, play a weird best of 3 format with it. I wonder how crazy that would be in a non-standard format, right? Like, how does that work if you were to play, for example, Modern, right? Do you just win straight up with all the combo decks? All these linear decks that don't care? Alright, there is that turn 1 Thoughtseize coming out. Dropping to 18. Let's strip away some cards. So 2 Baubles, Psy in hand as well. There's a few lands available. Alright. Aetherborn coming out. Here's my 2/3 Death Touch and Lifelink. Get ready. It says here's Psy, here's a Bauble, here's 2 Thopters, aka Pokemon cards. Those are his tokens, and he'll pass. They're 1/1 Thopter dudes. Thopter bros. Nihil Spellbomb. Not really beneficial right now. Coming at you for 2. And you're just going to say, fine, I don't care. I'll go to 18. You can go back to 20. Fetch down to 19. Gets that Godless Shrine. Tap. Doesn't need it right now. Interested in how much sideboard stuff he brought in, though. Push. Revolt Trigger. Look at this. Oops. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Alright, so we saw him poke up, deal 2, unless I missed it, which is quite possible. Torpor Orb. So, this is his way that it shuts off Gray Merchant, right? ETB effects don't work. And, ooh, spoilers. Any new spoilers that might have an impact on Modern? Let me tell you. There is one that has already caught my fancy. Oh, let's blow that up. That I am interested in putting in Modern Infect in the sideboard. That's that Flux Channeler. Because I've seen people already try different things, right? They've tried running that... Oh, there's the stupid sitting in a bottle. They've tried putting that 1/1 hexproof unblockable guy for a colorless and a blue in sideboard. But this guy is a 2/2 for 3 that whenever you cast a non-creature spell, proliferate. So every pump spell that you're playing, it's basically saying, you get a poison counter, you get a poison counter, you get a poison counter. So I'm really interested to see how having a couple of those in the sideboard can affect certain matchups. Right? Because I'm also a slow infect player. I'm the, oh, I'll poke you for 1. Yeah, alright, I'll poke you for 2. Alright, here's my Exalt trigger. And not overcommitting. Alright? So having something like this to just like, oh, I can finish the game later on is something I'm interested in. Also, some of the cards are really cool. Like the Tezzeret Master of the Bridge. Creature and Planeswalker spells that you cast have affinity for artifacts. Right? Like, he's expensive. I like the idea of him. Right? His plus abilities are cool. I like the Rogue Shadow Mage, the uncommon planeswalker that costs 3, which is basically going in 8 rack, right? The beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, that this planeswalker deals 2 damage to them. It's got 3 loyalty, -1, target player discards a card. Like, that seems great for 8 rack for Modern. Let's see, I think those are the ones that caught my fancy so far. I haven't spent as much time looking through too many spoilers. I think isn't there a counter spell that was like negate or something like that? I don't know. I have to look through all the spoilers again. But those are the ones that definitely caught my initial interest at first. What about you, DJ Jazz Jeff? Is there any spoilers that caught your eye, caught your fancy for Modern? Yeah, the uncounterable negate, right? That's what it was. Yeah, I know it was like a blue and a white negate, counter target non-creature spell, and it can't be countered, right? And all those blue-white mages out there, or Jeskai mages, are like, yes, we need this. Alright, we're transmuting. We're finding something. Yeah, that's the thing too. I was looking at this Planeswalker and I was like, oh, what what can we shave on this deck to put this in? I have to reevaluate my list and go through it again and really try to look at it. I like the idea of it. I think, even if it's just like a 2 of, right, as an addition in there is a really cool idea. But I don't know. I have to go through my numbers again to see where it would be the best. Yeah, maybe Raven's Crime. Maybe adjust some numbers, like a 2-2 split or something like that. 2 Raven's Crime, 2 of the Rogue Shadow Mage. Ooh, there's Lily again. So this City in the Bottle there exiles Andrew's hand at the end of his turn. Oh, well, that's nice. Let's name Lily again, right? Look at that hand. Oh, gross, guys. Spellskite's there now. New Edict. Oh, wait a minute. I remember seeing that today. Remind me, isn't it like if you have a Lily Planeswalker, they also discard a card? So, Justin gets a land. So, Phyrexian Obliterator comes out. Aetherborn swings in for 2 more. Spellskite's really there to help protect. Yeah, the New Edict is sweet. I definitely want some of those. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some brewing when the new set comes out. I wasn't gonna buy a box. And now I'm debating about it with all these cards that they're spoiling. I was like, I don't really play Standard. I don't really need to do this. And then there's all these cards, and so it's like, do I buy a box or do I just buy the cards that I want? All right, that's the real question. Looks like played another Chalice, this time on 2. Founded Ensnaring Bridge. I don't know if he's got the mana to cast it, though. Another Chalice going to come out. Let's try to really lock things up, he says. So Andrew knows there is the ensnaring bridge and it's coming down next turn. So he's got to really hope that he can do a lot of damage this turn. Yeah, he must have played a Tezzeret over there that we can't see over the top side of the map. Here's a Gray Merchant. Does not... Did he get rid of the Torpor Orb? He must have gotten rid of the Torpor Orb. Oh my gosh, I missed it because it was all at the top. What? I was like, he played that earlier and he was all set, but no. Well, so he must have been at 10 life there because that was 10 worth of devotion. But, man, what a game, guys. There's the Tezzeret. So it looks like I missed the Torpor Orb getting off the field at one point, too. What? What? My hair is all crazy. That match was all intense. So, sorry that was not the best review of that one because I got distracted with spoilers, guys. There's so many cool spoilers out there. That was super exciting to talk about spoilers. But yeah, that was round one. So Justin was able to get there 2-0 over Andrew. The Tezzeret style of deck, you know, that sort of 4-color, 5-color Whirr, the prison Whirr as we're calling it, is really powerful. But it's a lot of the... You're trying to solve a puzzle in a different way than everybody else that's playing Magic, right? It's not like you have a Rubik's Cube, right? Everyone's got like maybe a Rubik's Cube. Okay, I'm trying to solve this, but your Rubik's Cube is actually 3 Rubik's Cubes taped on top of each other where you have to manage what's in your deck and what's on the battlefield, and it's all this extra-ness to go over. And you don't have to worry about it, DJ. I was happy to talk spoilers, right? That's part of the show, right? We sit here, we get to chat about spoilers, all the cool stuff that's coming out. Like, it's definitely exciting to be able to do that. So, let's hop over to Game 2, see what other decks are getting played today, though.